Okay, so ever since that the Forsaken Opera GX collab was released, it has been getting a crap ton of backlash recently. And from my point of view, I think that the update is good from my opinion because I could get into it in like 5 minutes. But to the community's point of view, the update is fucking terrible. Like, so bad that even some kid on YouTube was so dedicated that it took him 4 hours. Yeah, that's right. 4 whole hours to get into the enrollment of the Opera GX collab. Yeah, that's how bad the entire backlash is getting. Now, getting enrolled into the reward system in Forsaken is really easy because all you have to do is to download Opera GX through your PC and then try to get the GX rewards. Then once you got that, then try to connect your account to the reward system network, in which you will probably get in after you type in your username. Once you type in your username and click continue, you will be able to get a verification request sent to the game itself. So once you load into Forsaken, you get to click onto check enrollment, and then you could fully be in the program within just a few clicks. Now, these steps sound really easy to do because I think that only takes around 5 minutes to do so. But however, there are many problems with this collab that people just seem to hate it on. Let's get into the problems. Number one is the fact that only PC players can actually participate in this collab. Mobile and console players have been left out of this collab for I don't know why, but mobile also needs to be included, but I don't know about console. Console just seems a bit sketchy because you can't really just get into websites through console, and it would be way harder to do it. And as a matter of fact, I think that the fact that only people that are on PC get to participate in the collab and not mobile and console just makes the collab sound not so inclusive after all. I also did hear that Opera GX and Forsaken are planning to roll out special rewards that only get awarded to mobile players, which is pretty nice, but it doesn't really fix the fact that they still could not participate into the collab. But there is still backlash going on about, and it's not because that it's about the inclusion of one platform or the other, it's the fact that the entire thing is just broken itself. Like, the thing that is mostly broken in the Opera GX reward system is the connecting section, where you have to connect your Roblox account in order to fully be enrolled into the entire thing. So what makes this feature apparently so broken? Well, I've seen a few YouTube shorts, and especially there's one that actually points it out. Photon. Photon had one issue for where he was replacing a PC component with a new one, which basically meant that he had to erase all of his entire data and then had to get his entire software onto his new component. Once he got it back, he once reinstalled everything, including Opera GX, but until he realizes that you can't put your same account onto the entire thing again, in which that the old component had his old data in it, including his main Roblox account. So let me say this in simple context. Once that you get your account out of the data into the thing, you will not be kicked out of the enrolled system in the actual game itself. However, you can still be booted off the reward system in GX, but however, in the game, you are still stuck inside of the enrolled section, and there's no way you can get out. It's just like a door that you just go in, and then once it closes, you just can't come back out. And people in the comments have been telling me that Opera GX is pretty much spyware. Brother, I'm pretty sure most browsers are spyware. It literally tracks your history throughout most of the time. If it tracks your history, then how the hell did it get the exact info you were searching up then? You seriously can't be telling me that Opera GX is the only browser that is spyware, when in reality some of the other browsers you might be searching on are secretly spyware. You just don't know it yet. And the craziest part is the fact that literally Opera GX can actually change that just by booting you off the enrolled system if your Roblox account is no longer connected to the thing. I don't know how hard it is for the actual devs who ran an entire browser probably for a couple of years cannot fix a bug like that. If you're seriously telling me that you're actually keeping this onto the entire collab, then this just means that you're making the person, it's impossible for them to collect anything anymore. they're just stuck on whatever day they're on for the rest of the entire collab. So what's the point of actually just erasing all that data? You're probably going to have to get an alt account to probably get all the rewards now instead of your main account, because the Opera GX developers are so lazy to not fix it. I honestly think this is a bug, not just an ordinary thing, because this is actually a problem that sometimes occurs to people. And they seriously need to fix it, because there's no way this could actually stay. Like, are we serious? Now, for the suggestions that I would like to say that could make changes to the Opera GX collab and have some good reviews on it. Now, the real question is that how do we make this collab more better? How do we make it have more positive reviews? How do we get this collab to switch its mind up instead of being hated to the most liked collab? Well, I'm gonna suggest some things, and it might actually be common sense, but it's probably the best things you might have ever heard me say. One, I think it's pretty obvious. If you basically disconnect your Roblox account from the GX rewards, you will be booted off from the enrolled system in the game itself. Like, this does not need explanation, it should be fixed. And I think that this feature will actually be the best if this actually gets put into the game, as this can literally take light work for the Opera GX and Forsaken devs to actually do this. Number 2 is that this collab needs to be inclusive for all platforms. Console, I do not know, because how the hell are you supposed to try and get into browsers through console? But mobile and PC and console seriously need to be included into this collab, because there is no way you are telling me that PC is only included into the collab. So what, spending $1,000 to $2,000 onto a computer just because of a collab that is only obtainable through PC? Meanwhile, the mobile and console players are probably crying in the corner, wondering why the hell are they not participating in the collab? Well, that's because the collab isn't inclusive. So the second suggestion is for the collab to obviously be inclusive with all platforms. Number 3, I think there should be more rewards into the collab. What I mean is that I don't think that day 1 to 7 login rewards every day is enough. I think day 1 to 14 is pretty much enough, because the collab lasts for 3 whole months, and you're telling me that we only get a week's worth of rewards. Nah, we should at least get a 2 weeks worth of rewards, so that way we can have more benefits, and then we can actually have fun with the collab, along with it being inclusive and some optimization fixes to the stupid collab, because I think that some people, or most people even, are just pissed off at the fact that this collab is just flopping to the ground when it comes to mobile players and fixes. Opera GX and Forsaken devs better be watching this video, because I seriously hope they actually fix the bugs for what I said earlier in this video. So that's pretty much going to be all. I know it was a short long form video, but I feel like I had to say this out loud, because yeah, the Opera GX collab just feels like it's wrong. So I really hope you liked this video, so consider dropping a like and a subscribe, and I'll pretty much see you in the next video. Peace out.